Hey survivors, welcome to VFR Gaming. We meet today for a very small video about Cobalt Max. So a big thank you to Thunderblade for having shared the screenshots with us. It is more and more difficult to find players who accept to share strategic information as the doomsday approaches. So a big thank you to Thunderblade for sharing all that with us. So he has already maxed his Cobalt, so Berserk Resonance Hero, Red Team, to see what it is going to give on the field. Max level 7. All the skills max. So we remain on a simple Resonance Hero. We are not on a special operative. So with the main skill and the 3 secondary skills. So the main skill, we are going to see that together. Behind enemy line, every 4 turns, Cobalt slips behind the enemy lines to ambush a random enemy squad. So either infantry or rider or hunter, dealing 220% damage plus 100% additional damage if the target is affected by John Rambo's first blood. So ideally to use Cobalt, you need John Rambo. That would be ideal. And she applies Shadow Mark for 4 turns. Marked enemies have a 10% chance to suffer critical skill damage. 150% increased by 50% if the target is affected by a healing reduction. So if you have John Rambo and a healing reduction hero, it is perfect to play with Cobalt. If you do not have John Rambo and if you do not have a healing reduction hero with her, necessarily the skill is going to be less interesting. So then we are going to have the 3 additional skills. So Killer Instinct, it increases the skill critic rates of Shadow Mark. So the Shadow Mark by 18%. So instead of the original 10%, we end up at 18%. At the level of additional damage, we go from 100%. I remind you, if you have John Rambo with you, you go from 100% to 210%. It is huge. So Cobalt, it is interesting to play her with John Rambo because here, we are really on a duo of heroes because those 100% there, they are not taken into account if you do not have John Rambo. So you have an entire skill of Cobalt that is only there if you have John Rambo. If you do not have John Rambo, this skill will never activate. So if you do not have John Rambo, do not lose fragments to increase this skill. It will never activate. The additional damages, it is if you have John Rambo. So to see, you really have to be sure to have John Rambo if you want to upgrade your Cobalt. And so the last skill, Mercy Denied. So without respite, there it is going to increase the critical damage skill by 45% if the target is affected by a healing reduction. So once again, if you do not have a healing reduction hero, this skill will not be interesting. The enemy will not be affected by a healing reduction. So this skill will not increase the healing reduction suffered by your enemy. So once again, this hero Cobalt is really special. You really have to be careful. It is not a hero to play with just anyone. You have to play her with Rambo and a healing reduction hero. The choice starts to be restricted because you need a hero from one of the latest generations, and in addition that he is a healing reduction hero. So be very careful with Cobalt. It is really very special for once. We are really on a very special hero. To pay attention, I'm not sure that she is going to please everyone. So there you go. First small video on our heroes of this State of Survival Rambo collaboration. We are going to come back very soon to see what the commander looks like, what John Rambo looks like, and after that we have the special operative. So there you go. I hope you like this video. Do not forget to drop a comment and to subscribe if you do not want me to come burn you. I wish you an excellent day, a good evening, and I tell you see you soon for next videos. Ciao, ciao, survivors.